I'm sitting outside the gym ready to go in. It's 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm using my phone torch as a light because it's dark outside. Because, yeah, it's totally dark outside. So I'm blinding myself with my phone light to record this. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I don't want to be here. I've made kind of a bit of a promise to myself that I'm going to make an effort with my body. Starting YouTube has made me see myself on camera and not loving how things are going. I'm not loving how I'm looking. Yeah, I can check back in with you in a little while and talk about that a little bit more, but I'm just checking in this morning, starting the vlog. Yeah, I'm outside the gym, it's 7 o'clock. I'm gonna do like a bit of a warm-up run, maybe run for like 8 or 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna lift some weights. I used to go to the gym quite a lot. I used to do a lot of strength training. I used to be in much better shape a few years ago. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get back into that starting today. I weighed myself this morning and the scale will say 74.1 kilos, which is, you know, it's heavy, but I've probably hovered around 76 kilos for the last probably 18 months, 2 years. So I really would like to lose about 10 kilos, which honestly the thought of it makes me cry because I can't imagine. I don't feel like I can do it. I don't feel like it's going to be an easy task, but I'm going to try starting today. I will check back in with you in a little while. Yeah, so I'm just going to head into the gym now for 45 minutes, an hour before I go to work. And then I've got a little bit of work to do, and then I'll head home for some lunch and I'll check in with you then.
I had a dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say. Blew everybody away, wear whatever I want. Dressed in a gown, everybody's like, where you going? Nowhere special, just going to the store. I think I'd have it all, tell you I have even more. Picking a plate, being a plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, didn't think it existed, no truly. Don't get in her way, she's not here to play, she'll get moody. But don't mistake this girl for being me, cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no. Cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no.
It's been a while since we last spoke. You broke my heart and left me hanging. Hey, how you been? It's been a while. I see you going to new clothes on and
Lesson 1 done for the day. I've got 3 lessons on a Monday, so each lesson has about an hour and a half in between. So I'm going to rush home now and get some breakfast. But yeah, lesson 1 down, 2 more to go. It went pretty well. I teach English in a school as like a second language. It's like mother tongue English. Because it's not an English speaking school, it's all kids who need English because that's their native language. Then I teach them English. But when I'm not doing that, I also stand in as like a substitute teacher. And at the moment, for about 10 weeks, I'll be doing cooking. So I'll be doing like substitute teaching in the cooking class. And today I was making spaghetti carbonara, and I'll also be doing like, what did we used to call it in England? Like jam roly-poly cake. I don't really know what it's called, but basically this week is week 6 and I'll be doing spaghetti carbonara with one age group and jam roly-poly cake with another age group. I will be only doing cooking substitution for the next 4 weeks because I've already done 6 weeks. Well, this is week 6, so yeah. And then after that, I'm not really sure where I'll be based. But I'll also be doing the English mother tongue. But Mondays is my cooking day for the moment. So yeah, 1 lesson down, 2 more lessons to go. I'm going to rush home now, make some yogurt for breakfast and warm up. It is so cold today. It only says -5 on the dashboard in my car. But with the wind, it is ice cold. My hands are freezing. I'm struggling to hold the camera. But you also know it's so cold when you've scraped the ice off your car in the morning and it gets to 10 o'clock. And the ice is still on your car, like it hasn't budged. You can see through the window. I can see through the window, but the ice around the edge is still just as solid as it was this morning. So sitting in the car park, hoping no students see me because this is highly embarrassing. Yeah, the gym ticked off. One of my lessons is ticked off. So far, so good. I'll see you at home. So I just got in from the gym and work and the cold and everything. I just got home. I'm going to grab some breakfast, but I can feel my skin on my face like really dry. I forgot to take moisturizer to the gym with me. So after I went to the gym, after I did my workout and I showered, I didn't have any moisturizer and I can feel like my skin getting really tight. The cold air makes it so much harder to cope without moisturizer. Where I live, we have like really, really cold winters. It can be -7, it can be -26. I think the coldest I've ever known it is like -32, I think. But in the summer, it can be +32, +35. So the seasons are incredible, but the change in temperature is difficult to kind of live with because it's so drastic, and it can be a really wet autumn with kind of like, 0 degrees, and it can be a really hot spring with loads of pollen, like +26 degrees. I use moisturizer a lot. I use it after the shower. I've got natural moisturizer that I showed you in a previous vlog that I use on my face, and I don't wear a lot of makeup, but like that is why I think as well, like my hair is so dry. I wear a hat pretty much all year round. If it's not a hat like this in the winter, then it's usually a cap in the summer. So I think that's what's damaging my hair, but also my skin on my face. So I'm just going to add a little bit of serum and moisturizer. It's not my normal routine, but I don't know if I'll make it through the day with like this dry, itchy skin. So I've got this to start with. It's like L'Oreal Paris Vitamin C Serum. I don't wear this every day, and I'm a bit careful with what I put on my face because I don't like it to get too greasy. I find when it gets greasy is when I get spots. I don't have oily skin. I don't really have dry skin. I have all right skin, really. I mean, it's aging for sure. But it's not overly dry. It's not difficult to handle. Like coming up to my time of the month, I usually get a spot that takes a couple of weeks to go, but nothing too crazy. And then I'm going to follow it with this Lumen. It's like Norwegian cream. I think you can get it anywhere, but it's got a little bit of SPF in it. But again, this is really good. It goes a long way, so I don't use a lot. That might even be too much actually. But already, like the dryness is gone, the itchiness is gone. Already put mascara on, so it's not ideal. It's not really how I like to go about the moisturising routine, but it will do for now. So I put mascara on at the gym. Yeah, so a little bit of serum, a little bit of moisturiser. Hopefully my skin will survive the day and feel a little bit better. Let's go make some breakfast. I'm actually listening to Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. I spoke about it yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I don't know. I spoke about it in a previous vlog. I've just finished another book called A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara, which was really, really emotional. Now I've moved on to A Little Life by Rebecca Yarros. It's the third in a 5-book series. It's not really my genre, but it's so good. I'm part of a book club. I explained this in a previous vlog, but I'm part of a book club with some friends, and we meet every month, and then we choose a new book to read or listen to every month. My choice was the last month, A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. I've just finished that, and now, because Rebecca Yarros has just released her third book, Onyx Storm, we're going to try and squeeze that one in as well before we meet in February. It's not really my genre. It's like romantasy, I think it's actually called. I think it's been like labelled romantasy. So it's like fantasy romance. So it's actually got like dragons. My toaster's popped up. It's actually got dragons and like a love story. Really not something that I thought I would enjoy or that I would like, but I loved Fourth Wing, which was the first book in the series. It was so good. One of those books where I wish I could read it again for the first time. So if you haven't read it, I'd strongly recommend it, Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. And then her second book, I can't remember the name of it, but that was also really good. So now we're on to the third one. Then there'll be a fourth and a fifth one in the next couple of years. So yeah, that's what I'm listening to at the moment. I think it'll probably take me about a week to listen to because just of work and life and everything. I try to listen if I'm doing like food shopping or driving or in the gym or cooking, any time where I'm doing something and I can be listening, then I will. And I just really enjoyed tuning out and listening to a book. I do also listen to podcasts and music, but I've really enjoyed listening to books. I love sitting and reading, but I just don't have the time with everything else that's going on. Went to the gym this morning. It was okay. It wasn't very nice getting up. It's the first time I've got up to go to the gym in a really long time, but as I briefly explained earlier this morning, kind of struggling a little bit. And now I'm making YouTube videos. I'm really kind of seeing what I look like from, the camera's perspective. And I'm just not loving it. I'm not super happy with, the shape I'm in at the moment. Haven't really prioritised the gym for the last couple of years, actually. I used to go to the gym a lot, but I haven't really been prioritising it. So I'm going to try and put that back into my life a little bit more, try and get back to where I was at least. I weighed myself this morning and I'm 74 kilos, which is quite heavy, really. But I've always been heavy. I've always been a heavy person. About 6 months ago, I was hovering around like the 76.5 kilo mark. So I managed to drop a couple of kilos since August. Got down to 74, but now I would like to ideally drop like 10 kilos. I'd love to be like 65. I'm about 5'7.5" in height. I don't know what that is in centimetres, maybe like 171 centimetres. So I don't know if 65 kilos is even a good weight for me, but that is what I'm going to attempt to do. I think I've done research and you can healthily lose like half a kilo a week by changing your lifestyle, like no crazy fad diet, no intense crazy stuff, just changing your lifestyle to be a bit more healthy, going to the gym, increasing your steps and eating better, I think you can healthily lose a half a kilo a week. So that's like 2 kilos a month. So 5 months is a 10 kilo weight loss. That's February, March, April, May, June. And we'll see. I've never done it. I've never set myself a goal of losing like a chunk of weight and then stuck to it and actually done it. So it's a bit strange. I don't really know if I can do it. Your mind can only kind of picture what it's witnessed, I guess, in a way. Like, because I've never really done it. I've never really felt I've had to do it. This possibly is the biggest that I've ever been. So yeah, I'm just going to try and set this new goal. I'm really kind of miserable about it. I'm talking to you guys about it in a good way, but I'm actually kind of dreading it. Like, I don't want to get up at 7 and go to the gym, and I don't want to stop eating candy. But I do want to lose a little bit of weight. So I'm going to try, and I'll take you along and let you know how it goes, and we'll see together if I fail or succeed. If I succeed, amazing. But like I said, I've not done it before, so I don't know. I'm a bit apprehensive that I can do it. I see other people doing it, so it's not impossible. But I just love food and not the gym. Going to the gym this morning wasn't too bad. Getting up wasn't great. Getting in the car in the freezing, ice cold, snowy, defrosting the car was not a nice experience. Once I got to the gym, it was okay. I first went onto the running machine. I did a little bit of running, a little bit of walking, and then I went over and kind of warmed up my glutes a little bit with a band, and then I did some squats. And I'm starting with like an empty barbell. I used to have weights on the end when I used to go to the gym a lot, so I will get back there, but I'm just going to start with like an empty 25k barbell. And then I did some other things which I didn't catch on camera actually, because other people started to arrive at the gym. So I didn't catch everything on camera, but I did some other glute exercises, some Bulgarian split squats, and the machine where you lay on it and you go like this, and just some other things. But yeah, I couldn't get it all on camera. But what did I learn this morning about going to the gym? I learned that I don't love getting up early in the morning. I learned that the dark, cold mornings are awful, but that should change soon. We should start to get lighter mornings, much lighter. At the moment, we're getting about 5 hours of daylight every day, maybe 6 hours now. The sun rises about 8 and it sets about 2, or it rises about 9 and sets about 3, something like that. But that's going to change, and eventually we should just have like, I think May, June and July we have like 60 days of sunlight, so it doesn't even get dark through some part of the summer. At the moment it's still dark and cold in the mornings. That should shift and change, so that should change hopefully. What else did I learn? I learned that I need more time. I was very rushed. I didn't do the exercises as thoroughly as I would like to do them. So I need more time, which means getting up earlier, which I don't really want to do. What else? Let me have a look on my phone. I actually took some notes because I wanted to talk about this. Or maybe I didn't. Oh, yeah, I realised that it's quite a good time for recording. There wasn't a lot of people there when I got there, so I managed to get a few things recorded on my phone. There was like 2 guys there, I think, when I got there, but then it did start to get a bit busier as I left. But when you go in the afternoon, it's so busy. There's no chance I'll be recording if I go in the afternoon. Yeah, and overall, I didn't love it. That's what I've actually written in my notes. What did I learn from this morning? Cold, dark, didn't love it, but good for recording. So take from that whatever you will. I'm making some yogurt now. It's like plain Greek yogurt, which is really good. When I started eating it, I didn't like it at all. But I mixed a bit of blueberry jam in there, a little bit of granola and some chia seeds. And it's got quite a bit of protein in the yogurt. And that's all and I've actually made myself a piece of peanut butter on toast this morning. which I'm going to eat as well. And then I'll go back and do my other lessons and come home and have some dinner. I need to get some washing done, I need to hoover, I need to do the boring Monday jobs. But yeah, that's Monday morning done.
Show me the car when you turn me on. The way you tell me you want me down. Done it, I done this before you falling. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling. Cause you love to have them all crying. Calling be sweet, telling me you need me. But I'm from a city that's high school. I give them this and the more I go.